I am here live with one of the fastest rising prospects in the country, Lagonza Hayward Jr., here on the Five Star Flex. Welcome to the Five Star Flex. I'm your host, Phillip Dukes, aka Dukes the Scoop. And once again, you're on the Five Star Flex, where being a five star isn't just a ranking, it's a mentality. Lagonza Hayward Jr., virtually last year, nobody knew who you were. All of a sudden, everybody and their mama on you. So how does it feel getting all this attention?
Kind of feel like like when you done put in so much work at something, and then like you finally get noticed, and people finally like looking at your craft. It's kind of like a breather. Oh, I'm doing something right. So
Right.
like now I gotta keep even going. Now that I like seen that I can make it, seen that this person think I'm good, that person think I'm good. So like it's just like a little motivation to keep pushing.
Like, when did you realize that you was real good at football?
I always thought I was real good at football. The
From
rec
day
days, I
one.
thought, yeah, because I always played up with everybody. I was always the youngest. Like I'm the youngest in my grade now, and
Right.
like so I've been hanging in there with everybody else, and I've been playing with older people. So like when I play with people my age, it just come easier.
When your birthday?
July.
Okay. Now I had a late birthday too, so it's like I was always like the youngest, like in my class. Like I could have went a year before, a year after. So I know what you're saying. But I definitely wasn't as developed as you are. So with you being so young, when I left the Under Armour camp and people talked about you, they was like, the dude looks like he's 22. Have you always been built like that?
No,
When
no,
did these muscles start popping out? Like last year?
nah, like this year.
You just got it like that.
Yeah, cause like that my freshman year, I was like 155,
Right,
and then my sophomore year, I was like 170. And then my junior year, I played at 180, and now I'm at 200.
right.
So like it's like more lean type, and people can see it because it stands out more, and I'm bigger compared to everybody else.
Do you feel like the weight gain has affected your speed, or you feel like you're getting faster?
Oh no, I'm getting faster because I'm like continuously working out. Like it ain't like I'm gaining bad weight; it's good weight that I'm gaining.
Right. What was it like growing up in Toombs County?
Oh, nothing but ball.
That's
Like
it.
Tools County wrapped around ball, and it's like it's not. It's the only thing you can do at Tools County. You can hunt, fish, play football, and play basketball.
Can you hoop?
Those I can hoop a little bit. I played basketball last year. I ain't play this year because I had to like lock in with football type job.
Like when we talk about now, let me ask you this: can you play basketball or can you hoop? It's a difference now.
Oh yeah, I can hoop.
Okay, I'm just saying, like I done been on the court before, and the guy be like, "Oh, I'm a hooper." I'm like, "Bro, you are not a hooper. You know how to dribble a ball. You can shoot the ball. You're playing basketball, but are you a hooper?" So, Shady, you say Shady is a hooper.
Yeah, I can give you a bucket
Okay,
every now and then.
every now and then. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So, how'd you get the nickname Shady?
My freshman year, I used to play running back and quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
and then on like people used to call me like one of my seniors, and we was at like I was in eighth grade when I started playing with varsity,
Mm-hmm.
and we was at spring practice, and I was at running back, and I was like running the ball, and I was like getting busy. So
Right.
like one of the seniors started calling me Shady, like after
Shady
LaShawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, I miss it that, but I'm gonna change it, add my own switch to it.
Right. And that's why you spell it like that.
Yeah.
No, that's hard. Let me ask you this. A lot of people are recruiting you at wide receiver, and some people are recruiting you at DB, at safety. Now, when you watch your film, it's like you might catch a touchdown or you might be knocking somebody block off. Do you prefer offense or defense?
Or I don't prefer nothing. I'm a ball player.
Hey, let's go.
Simple as that.
Let's go.
Cause like say like we're on offense and
Right.
then like something go bad. Oh yeah, when we get on defense, I'm hunting. Somebody
Right.
gonna get this lick and we get the
Right.
ball back. And then when we get it back on offense, I'm finna go run it, take it down your throat. That's simply how I think.
All right, look, would you rather have a head top for a touchdown or a pick six?
A pick six.
Not two.
Because a pick six, that's a turnover
Right,
and a touchdown. A
right.
head top, you usually get to like, hey. That's
That's
like,
it.
yeah, that's the only thing that's coming with a head top.
Right.
And I
Right.
done
Now
had
you right.
plenty of them. They ain't even that
Easy.
interesting.
What's your favorite part about being an athlete?
Like the whole process, like people not seeing the whole process.
Right.
Like you going like away from the camera type jump because people always like see your success and see you like when you blow up and stuff, but they don't know what you looked like when you was a buck 50 coming into high school,
Right.
sprung MCL, still
Right.
training type jump.
Right. Now I think a lot of the times, like when people see you now, they're gonna think, "Oh, he a 4-star. He's the top 100 kid in the country. He probably just always had it like that." But they don't know how hard you work to get here. So I think that is important.
Yeah, and I don't feel like you can say that with me because I come from Toombs County.
Right? It's hard. Who y'all rival?
Videa
If I dare you.
is the
Yeah.
next town over.
Y'all beat them last year.
Oh yeah, we beat them the last 3 years.
Okay. You went off.
Oh yeah. Well,
Okay.
I did, because first quarter, first half, I had a not first quarter, I had a visor on, and then
Okay.
it was scratched, and then they lightning when it was hitting the visor, it was like messing up when I see. But when I took it off, I got busy.
Okay. Shady, on a scale of 1 to 10, how you rate your drip on the field and off the field?
On the field, a 10. Off the field, 9.5. Cause like
9 point.
cause I'm the type of person like off the field, I'm gonna wear joggers or hoodie just walking around. But if I
Right.
gotta get crisped up, I get crisped up type job.
Okay. You like designer or you like if you had to take your pick between wearing designer or wearing like a Nike tech suit, what you'll go with?
It depends on the vibe.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And it
Okay.
depends on the event.
No, that's a good answer. Talk to me about who influential person in your life. Like who influenced you and helped you. Like you don't have to name everybody, just name somebody who had a real big impact on your life, like to help you get to where you are now.
My old coach, he coached at Frostproof now, but he used to coach at Toombs County. His name Richie Marsh.
Mm-hmm.
He really like raised me. Him and John McDonough from Toombs County really raised me. And when I started playing sports, John McDonough and Coach Marsh, they like taught me details about being a man and not running away from adversity, standing there and handling it, and basically being taking care of your responsibilities. So
Right.
like those are people who basically raised me for real.
Right. Okay. Nah, man, I think that's dope that you recognize them too, and and mom too. You feel me? Like, the
Yeah.
people, but that was dope for you to actually get them some recognition. All right, man, let's get into it. Everybody want to know where you going to school, Shady. It's 7 schools that you like that we talked about. I know you got a lot more. We're not gonna call this a top 7. We just gonna talk about schools that you like. These are schools that you let me know that you like. So we're just gonna run through the list. All right, let's start with Southern Cal.
Southern Cal, it's like their approach to recruiting me,
Okay.
like it was different. Like I'm chilling one day, phone start. I answer it. It's coach Ba, one of the recruiters. He called me. Oh yeah, Georgia boy, we on that. You finna come to California? I'm like, oh, hold on now. And then and then like a week later, he flew out, gave me the offer. Like he flew
Right.
he flew out to my school. I think January I was never in class. It was always a school coming to talk to me about something.
Right.
Soon as he came through the doors, I was meeting him because he had texted me. He had just got off the flight, so I was like, all right, about 10 minutes, I'm gonna go head that way. And then I'm walking, and then he walking in. He on the phone. He running, like he footing in the door. And he's
Right.
like, "Hey, we want to let you know you got an offer, but go to your coach. I'm gonna come talk to you in a minute." And
Right.
then he ran back outside on the phone. I was like, hmm.
Okay.
And then they check up on me on a daily, so the relationship been built and it's there. And they cool people. Like I could just chop it up and chill and talk with them.
Okay. All right. That's USC. Let's talk about Florida State.
Um, Florida State dream school, like, cause Anquan Bolden.
Mm-hmm.
My dad played with him in Pahokee. They was like best friends.
Okay.
And then like I grew up, my dad used to like I used to be like on the phone with Anquan. Anquan used to be like, "Oh yeah, that's a Seminole, yada 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 yada. He gonna go to
Right.
Tallahassee. He gonna." So I like my favorite school always been FSU.
Okay.
And then like when I got there, when I went on a visit, well first I'm moving too fast. When they came to talk to me at school, I was training and I was like teaching my young boys like pointers and stuff. And then he pulled up, and then as soon as I seen that FSU logo, jaw dropped.
Ah.
And then that was like the really realization moment where I'm really able to do this.
Okay.
And then when I went on a visit, it was like because I had to do a project on FSU when I was little because they was asking me what the school I wanted to go to. So like all the pictures I had put on my project, like I had seen. So it was
Right.
kind of like that kind of hit hard.
Right. Okay. So let's talk about Tennessee.
Tennessee, I got the best relationship with them,
Okay.
hands down. Cause they was like the first big school to jump on me early,
Right.
and then see ever since like when they jumped on me, they been applying pressure like sending mails, making graphics, talking to me every day, and like Coach the recruiter Danny O'Root,
Mm-hmm.
he do his job, but like I
Right.
got a relationship with him that's so tight. He kind of like my uncle.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. I like that. All right. Let's talk about UCF.
Oh, Coach Coach Mantis and Coach Addison, cool people. They
Right.
came up and chopped it up with me in January, and then like the atmosphere of UCF. I ain't been down there yet, but I'm trying to get down there. Like
Okay.
every time I ain't go down there, I always have like something planned. But I'm getting
Right.
down there this spring though. It's kind of been a positive relationship.
Right. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's talk about Georgia.
Georgia. Oh, I'm from Georgia, so like I mean like I always be like, cause I'm a dog. Like I play for Toombs County Bulldogs, and
Right.
then Georgia. I live in Georgia, so everybody, oh Georgia Bulldogs, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then when I went up there, it was like, oh, cause this was my first time ever going to UGA.
Okay.
Like I went up there, they got the best weight room in college football. Like they stuff is top tier.
Right.
And then Coach T. Rob, he been recruiting me since he been at Velma. So
Okay.
like me and him being like tight.
All right. So speaking of Bama, let's talk about Bama now.
Like the whole the whole way they went about me when the new coach staff came in, like, cause the new coach staff came in next week, they at my school, like, I didn't know they was coming. I'm at track practice, like running, and then they come. I see them not Navy, them Crimson Tide, that little burgundy red walking over. I was like, who that is? And then he came around the corner, and I seen the A. I was like, oh. And then I missed like the whole day of practice. Sat there and chopped it up with them. Coach
Yeah.
hits cool people, and then like new defensive scheme that's coming in. That thing is great.
Yeah. You like that one, huh?
Yeah,
Let's talk about North Carolina.
North Carolina was one of the schools that got on me early too. And then
Okay.
like how Coach Matt Brown and Coach Warren, how they treat me like family, and I ain't even there yet. And then Coach Matt Brown, him, they really like recruit a lot of safety. So like for him to take his time out of the day to recruit me and for him to fly to my school, like I live in Toombs County, it's a small county. It's probably like the county probably like 10 minutes big.
Right.
And then he flying in our airport. Like, don't nobody just fly in our airport. So like, just them even showing that they'll do that, like it's kind of okay. And then I mentioned them because like that's like one of the first schools that I went to. Cause like that was before Tennessee.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. But the only reason why like I've been iffy about North Carolina is because like they are basketball, like basketball is king at that university.
Okay. All right. Now I can see that. Now that's solid. Man, hey, this been fun. It's probably one of my most fun, even though we got, yeah, this has probably been one of the most entertaining interviews I've done. Bro, you got a bright, bright future. Maybe in some entertainment, definitely on the TV. You might, you rap. You might be a
Huh?
rapper, ain't no telling.
I can't rap, actually.
Yeah,
I'm
I
playing.
figured that. I already know. You got that type of careers, but you could teach school as well. You'll definitely be a good school teacher. You'll have all the kids engaged for real. So now where can everybody find you on social media?
IG, Shady the most hated. Snapchat, that's Gonza cut. TikTok, old Shady, like old Shady.
Right.
And then IG, I mean not IG, Twitter is Lagonza Jr.
Okay. Man, Gonza, Shady. I appreciate it, man. Great interview. I say, hey, before you commit, you got to come back on the show, bro. No, you know what? You know what? When you start taking your visits, call me. Let's do a show again.
Oh, bet. You talking about the officials or spring?
Anywhere you go, call me. We'll figure it out.
Bet.